Talking with Tina Davis. She's the homecoming queen here at Liberty Center tonight. Tina, you've been having a big week here at Liberty. It's been Spirit Week. What kinds of things have been going on?
Well, Monday we had Men in Black, and we've had Big Hair Day. We've had Orange and Black Day, which was today, and that was really fun today to see everyone dressed in orange and black. So it's been a fun Spirit Week.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Tell us a little bit about what it means to you to be the homecoming queen tonight.
It means a lot. The student body elected me, and that means a lot coming from the whole students. I mean, not just my class, but everyone.
Mm-hmm. And I know you're involved in a lot of activities and sports. Could you tell us some of those?
Right now I'm in volleyball, and then I'll be in basketball and softball. I'm also in SAD, and that's a big event here too. SAD is a big club.
Well, we want to wish you a lot of luck tonight, and congratulations on reigning over the Tigers.
Thanks.
Hi, this is Milt Davis. He's the proud father of tonight's homecoming queen. Milt, what do you have to say tonight about tonight's game?
Well, I think it'll be quite a battle. I know we'll come out on top, no doubt in my mind. We're really proud of this gal.
I bet so.
She's having a good year in volleyball too, so we're just really proud of everything. Everything's going real good.
That's great. Can you tell us a little bit about what your season right now, Tina, in volleyball?
Right now we're 7-6, and we're 2-3 in the league. So we're working hard to improve our record.
Sounds really good. And about tonight, your escort, and maybe who's driving your car. Would you like to give them a name?
My cousin Troy Davis is my escort, and Rocky Pell is driving the car.
Okay, and you have a brother, Tim, that used to play football here?
Yeah. Well, actually, just basketball. But, yeah, he graduated a couple years ago.
And Dad used to be a football player.
I played a few years ago, yes.
Well, best of luck and congratulations to the whole family, and I know the Tigers are all proud of you.
Thanks.
Hello, we're talking with Sarah Zeider and her proud father. Sarah, you're a member of the junior class,
Yes.
and what are the other activities that you're involved in?
Well, right now this season I'm in marching band, and then during the winter I'll be playing basketball and in the spring softball.
And what kinds of activities have you been involved with this week at school?
Oh, Spirit Week and all sorts of stuff.
Okay, and Dad, do you have anything to say about the game tonight?
Oh, man. Put me on the spot. No, it should just be a good game. Whoever's got the best defense will win. That's what it amounts to. Yep. That's it. Defense all the way.
Okay. It's a beautiful night here at Tiger Stadium, and I don't know, do you have anything you want to say about your escort and who maybe is driving your car?
Well, I'd just like to send a big thanks out to them. They've put up with a lot, and they've helped me out a lot, too.
Who is your driver and escort?
Oh, my driver's my brother, Bill, and then my escort's Paul Amstutz.
Oh, sounds like a great group. Well, you have a good time tonight, and tomorrow night's the dance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Sarah, would you like to tell us a few more of your activities you're involved in?
Yeah, right now I'm a cheerleader, and then I'm involved also in SAD, LCEC, and I'm vice president of the Spanish Club as well.
What is LCEC?
Well, that's the Liberty Center Education Club. We kind of help the teachers along, like when our free periods and they're in our study halls.
And has SAD had activities that have been this week also?
Yeah, they had a SAD limo drawing, and like you could buy tickets, and then they draw one out, and they got a free limo ride to the homecoming dance.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Kate Myers won that one.
Oh, great. Okay, Bill, you were telling us maybe about making a prediction. Could we get you to do that?
I was in off camera, I would have, but not on. No.
Okay.
Defense will win the game.
All right, so we have two of the Liberty Center homecoming court with us right now, and I'd like them to introduce themselves and tell who their parents are.
Hi, my name's Kristen Hesterman. I'm the freshman attendant. My mom's Tammy Hesterman, and my dad's Randy Hesterman.
Okay, Melanie?
Hi, I'm Melanie Sexton. I'm the sophomore attendant. My mom is Marcia Sexton.
And you girls have been very busy all week. I know it's been Spirit Week. Can you tell us a little bit about the highlights, like what was the most fun maybe?
I think the most fun was on Big Hair Day. Everybody made their hair as big as possible, and we had some pretty unique turnouts. It was funny.
It sounds like that'd be a good time.
I personally think Wednesday when we dressed like our favorite football player cheerleader was, especially when the teachers got into it. So,
The teachers dressed like their favorite one?
one in particular, Mr. Jurassic dressed like a cheerleader. That was kind of cute.
Skirt and all.
Skirt and all.
Any cheers or cartwheels or?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Okay. How about telling us a little bit about what your activities are?
The clubs I'm in art club, SAD, and Spanish club. And then I'm also in volleyball, and I'll be in gymnastics this winter, and I'll be in track in the spring.
Sounds really busy. Kristen, you want to tell us who your escorts are and your driver of your car?
Okay, my escort is Ryan Strayer, and then my driver for the game will be Josh Bainfeld.
Okay, thank you.
This year I'm in SAD and Spanish club, and let's see, I'm in student council. I'll participate in track this spring, and I'm in marching band now. My escort is Jesse Miller, and my driver is my brother-in-law, Terry Schindorf.
Okay, well, girls, have a wonderful time and congratulations, and enjoy a Tiger victory tonight.
Yeah, I hope so.
We hope.
Kristen, would you like to introduce your dad?
Yeah, this is my dad, Randy Hesterman.
Hello, Mr. Hesterman.
Well, hello there. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Would you like to tell us a little bit about what having a daughter on the homecoming court has meant?
Well, I told Kristen just a little while ago, it really makes a father very, very proud. Parents just, this is a day that parents dream of for their children, and it's just a great thing for them. I really appreciate everything.
Well, congratulations. And how about any prediction or a message for the Tigers tonight?
I just say, go Tigers. That's about all I can say. Hope they can just pull it out at the end.
Well, I'm sure that's the plan.
Well, I hope so.
Thanks for talking with us. Hi, we're talking with Mandy Sapella. She's the senior attendant and her father. Mandy, would you like to introduce your dad?
Hi, this is my dad, John Trowbridge.
Mandy, could you tell us a little bit about what your activities are?
I'm involved in cross country, track, and band.
And I know that it's been a busy week up here at school and you had a big pep assembly. What was the pep assembly like today?
It was great. There was lots of pride and spirit shown from the cheerleaders, and the whole community and school showed up. It was great.
It sure is an exciting night here for the Tigers, and you've had a chance already to give the boys your good luck. Do you have? Could you tell us who your escorts and your drivers are?
My escort's Joe Jurassics, and my driver is Ryan Desgrange.
And any message you want to send?
Just go Tigers.
And how about you, Dad?
I wish the Tigers all the best of luck they can possibly have.
Thank you. Mandy, I know you were a state runner for the track meet in the spring, the state track meet. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It was very exciting. We went in the 4x2 and the 4x1, but unfortunately we didn't make it in the 4x2, but the 4x1 placed 5th.
And so this year, what are the chances for us making a return run?
I'm not sure because we lost one girl, but there is a freshman that's pretty good, and hopefully she'll fill her spot and we can make it back.
Okay, well, wish you a lot of luck. Clear to the spring then.
Thank you.
Tigers. Interrogated. At this time, the 1996 homecoming queen, Kim Myrock, will crown her new queen. Assisting Kim will be Cody Snyder and Brooke Davis.
Well, we welcome everybody to Tiger Stadium here for a big night of high school football. We've got the visiting Patrick Henry Patriots that will be receiving, and the home Liberty Center Tigers to kick off. Packed house here at Tiger Stadium, the largest crowd I've ever seen witness a football game in this area, and it's got to be a record crowd of probably 7,000 plus. Draw six to kick off. Kickoff is going to go left side and out of bounds around the 20-yard line.
Oh, Glenn, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Both these teams are talent-laden. They're both undefeated at this point, and they're going to let it all hang out tonight. I think last week the Tigers only ran 6 different offensive plays, and I got to believe that we're going to see everything in the playbook on both sides of the ball tonight, and just an exciting time for football. The field's in perfect condition, looks wonderful, is wonderful. They've had homecoming festivities there to begin with, and now it's 12 minutes to play in the first quarter, and we're going to go from scrimmage right now.
Okay, with Drossic's kickoff gone out of bounds, they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line, where the Patriots will have it 1st and 10. The Patriots with a very potent offense. We'll try to line them up. We've got, for the Tigers defense, we've got Overmeyer over the ball at nose guard. You got Bush and Lingren at the tackles. The end positions. You've got Ziegler, handoff Gherkin, right off tackle. He breaks the first play. And hit and brought down after a long gain of 25 yards on the first carry, right off tackle, Jim.
Yeah, the Tigers appeared fooled on the defensive line on their right side, or their left side, and there was quite a gaping hole there, and it didn't take that back long to come charging through there, so a big gain.
There quite often, but the running game has really improved. Heber under center, handoff right up middle again. Wensink the ball carry, and he's out across the 30-yard line, inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line, where I believe they're going to have another Patriot first down.
Good block in there. You just Big Red's moving the Tigers at this point, but now they've banged around a little bit, and I got to think there'll be some adjusting there on the Tiger side of the ball.
Once again, Lingren and Bush at the tackles. I see Ziegler, defensive end. 4 backers across. They're going left side. There's no running room there. Seth Atkinson and the first initial contact. Cam Smith coming up to finish it off. No gain on the play. Maybe a loss of a foot. They're going to have second down and long 10. Now I think, Jim, everybody settled down a little bit there. Now the Tigers defense, and they're ready to play some ball. And hopefully the penetration will be there and heads up. Heber sets underneath center. 2-back set. Heiser wide left. Kirkendall to the right. Handoff in the middle. Gherkin, he breaks it. He's down inside the 15. Down to about the 13-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 on a draw right up the middle.
Pretty nice ball handling by the Patrick Henry quarterback. He kind of made it like he might want to pass. He almost looked like he was audibling at the line of scrimmage, but whether an audible or not, a very excellent gainer right up the middle.
For a team that's supposed to come out as a slow starter, they're very explosive right off the bat here. Hebert sets here. Handoff right side, Gherkin, nobody there. Andy Silvis coming in to fill from the linebacker position. Ziegler also in on the tackle. 1 yard on the carry. You're going to have second down and 9. Gherkin and Wensink in the backfield. Kirkendall out to the left in the slot. Heiser wide left. Keeps it, pitches. Nobody there on the pitch out. Around the end, there looked like a hold right there. There's no flag. And he takes it down inside the 5-yard line. I believe he's down to the 2-yard line.
On the end, they tied up the Tigers' defense over here that strung it wide, but an excellent gainer.
All they did there is they just went with the option right, and he pitched it just in time, and nobody was there to fill, Jim. And Gherkin took it right down.
Tigers are on their heels right now.
This is Wensing right through the middle, and he lunges. Looks like he's in. It is. It's a Patriot touchdown. Wensing from 3 yards out. With 9:29 left in the first, it's a Patriot touchdown, 6-0 Patrick Henry.
Glenn, they just took that ball on the kickoff, albeit they had excellent field position because of the kick out of bounds, but they took that ball and just successive plays and just marched it right down the field, and we haven't seen a pass. But strong play by Patrick Henry, especially the offensive line at this point.
They won't want to put the ball up the way they're moving on the ground right now, and as always, Patriots will go for a 2-point conversion, and here they're looking to throw it up. A lot of pressure on him, and it's just, no good. He trapped the ball. The 2-point conversion is no good. A big key defensive play for the Tigers. So the pass from Heber to Heiser for the 2-point conversion is no good.
There was a lot said in the papers about Patrick Henry's propensity for going for the 2 points on the conversion, and the Tigers rather prefer the kick. Joe Jurasic has been very accurate on the point after, and so we'll see whether down the road tonight that plays any factor at all. But 6-0, Patriots look very strong on offense. The Tigers again won the toss, but elected to defer, wanting the ball likely in the second half. But we'll see them on offense now.
It's a squib kick. Going to bounce over. Going to have a hard time fielding it. Cam Smith fields it. Brings it out over 20. He breaks it. There goes Cam Smith. He brings it down to 40, 45, 50-yard line where he's taken out of bounds. A beautiful run back by Cam Smith. So the Tigers are going to take over at midfield, 1st down and 10.
What a run back that was. For a while, that looked like a disaster. That kickoff handled by 2 or 3 players just at the tips of their fingers, and Cam waited and got a handle on it, and he sort of saw the people coming down the road at him and picked his way, and an excellent return.
So the Tigers are going to start right on the midfield stripe. Jurasic will be under center. Backfield, you got Zeider and Sam Smith. Jurasic comes out throwing, got a receiver, and he overthrows him to the right. Seth Atkinson wide open on the right side. There wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him, and Jeff just probably a little adrenaline flowing there. Left that one sore over his hands. Tigers will have 2nd down and 10. Heber was defending on that pass play. Jurasic sets under center. Coming left. Zeider the ball carrier. Zeider gets out across the 45 down to about the Patrick Henry 44-yard line where we're going to have 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
The defender was pretty well blocked, but just got kind of an arm out there and sort of tripped up Ryan Zeider, or he could have gone for the 1st down. But Tigers with a 3rd and 5 here, right out of the blocks, their first offensive possession.
That showed how quick the fullback will hit the hole there, and we'll see if the Tigers try to get outside here with their speed or if they're going to put the ball in the air. 2-back set. Dive play right in the middle. That's Sam Smith. He breaks it. He gets the outside. He's good. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. What an excellent run. Just a dive play off the right side, and there's how explosive they are. Once they break the defensive plane, they're off to the races, and there's nobody that's going to be able to catch him. So the Tigers strike right back with 8:28 left in the first quarter. Just actually it wasn't even a minute after the Patriot touchdown, and it's Sam Smith taking it in from 44 yards out. The Tigers will attempt an extra point here with Jurasic kicking. This is going to be everything everyone expected to be. Patriots jumping off sides. This may be a big decision here for Rex to go for 2 points now from the 1.5-yard line. That's a big mistake there, jumping on that. And I look for the Tigers to go for the 2-point conversion.
Looks like the 2-point conversion squad coming in. What a beautiful run that was. You commented on that, and I believe there was an excellent screen block downfield there, but some good cutting. And again, the Tigers' big big play capability comes through on that. A 3rd down and 5, and he breaks it 44 yards for the score.
Yeah, the people are going to have to excuse us when we get so excited on some of these big runs. And, well, you talk about explosive. He was out of the blocks and gone. Now this is a big conversion here. Ball on the 1.5-yard line. What a mistake if they get this 2-point conversion. A big mistake on the offsides. Atkinson in motion. They give it to him. He's in for the 2-point conversion. And with 8:28 left in the first quarter, it's the Liberty Center Tigers 8, Patrick Henry 6.
Well, so far, Glenn, the fans have been getting all they paid their money for. We've seen Big Red move the ball right down the field, but then the Tigers come right back in their first offensive crack and march the ball down there with a real impressive 44-yard touchdown run on a 3rd and 5. So no question about it, a lot of talent on these two teams tonight. And I think the defenses will probably dig in a little bit now and try to shut some of these big yard gainers down. And the gravity of this meeting, I don't know if it gets any bigger than this, Glenn.
I don't know how it could. Like I said, we're really getting caught up in this ball game here, too. We've played less than 4 minutes, Jim, and there's 14 points on the board. Jurasic's to kick off here for the Tigers. Deep, we've got Kirkendall deep for the Patriots, and he kicks this one. It's a nice line shot kick down inside of 2018. Brings it back out. He gets to the outside. McClure chasing back across midfield, 45-40, and brought down. And no flags on the field, so it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Patriots on the Tiger 35-yard line.
Yeah, Glenn, it was Joe Jurasic, excuse me, not the coach, but Joe Jurasic making the tackle over there, and he was the kicker with the kicking shoe. So quite an athletic play by the Tiger quarterback, but nevertheless, Patriots got some speed too. They streaked up the sideline there with great ferocity.
Here we go. We've got Kirkendall wide right, 2-back set. Heiser out to left. Now he drops back to pass. He's looking for his favorite Tiger. Jesse Smith's right there, and it's incomplete. What a perfect defensive play, stride for stride with him. That ball was thrown out there, but there's no way you're going to catch him when a man's with you like that. Patriots are faced with 2nd down and 10 from the Tiger 35-yard line. Heiser comes wide right. Heber under center. Right off, he kept the ball. Looking, pressure. Invades that, throws over the middle, tight end, he hits him. He takes the ball down to the 26, 27-yard line, about the 26-yard line. Pocket that time, Jim, and had him running out, but then the tight end got freed up last minute, and it was a nice completion catch. 3rd down, 1 yard to go for the Patriots. Gherkin is their go-to man at fullback. Wensing at the half. Right up the middle of Gherkin. I'll tell you what, he got stuffed. They're going to have to make a big decision here. He's going to, he gave him a pretty spot. He gave him a pretty spot, and it's going to be 4th down in inches, or they're going to have to measure this one, I believe. We got timeout for a measurement.
Glenn, I think on the 25-yard line or thereabouts, it'll be go for it anyway. I think Patriots, I don't know if they have a field goal kicker with that kind of range or not, but Tigers did stiffen on that play, and it didn't look like there was any forward motion, but they got a pretty generous spot, and, well, it did come up a little short.
They're definitely in 4-down territory on the 25-yard line. He's about 4.5 inches short from up here. So he got 4th down very short. Now the Tigers will have to stay disciplined here and watch the football. Many times they'll try a long count here and try to draw the defense and wait till the last minute, then make their play. They got wideouts, Gherkin and Wensink in the backfield. Look for Wensink, maybe, almost a procedure. Heber keeps it himself and takes it across the 25, down close to the inside the 24-yard line for a 1st down for the Patriots.
On this drive for the Patriots, really the kickoff return was their big gainer, and but they have moved the sticks here, and Tigers are going to have to stiffen as the ball's right there getting down to the goal line.
First and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. Heiser is wide left, Kirkendall wide right. Wensick and Gherkin set up in the backfield. Straight drop back. Ooh, they're over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. That was, I believe, Gherkin that came out of backfield that went up right over the middle and caught the touchdown pass. So with 6:41 left in the first quarter, the Patriots go up 12-8. Once again, you'll see the Patriots gone for two. It looks like there's some confusion. They may have to burn a timeout. They're minus a tight end out there. Yeah, there they did. They had to burn a timeout. Another mistake on an extra point by PH. So advantage they do have. Our defensive backs are great athletes, but as far as the height, you take Heiser, their wideout, and their big go-to man, and he's 6'4". At least 6'4".
They have good hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Receivers can latch onto that ball when it comes to them.
Now they've got Gherkin split out wide to the right, Kirkendall in the slot, and they've got Heiser wide left, and he gives right up the middle. No, he fakes up the middle, passes out. It's good. Beautiful. Beautiful two-point conversion. Cam Smith is right there in the coverage, but he throws the Wensing for the two-point conversion. And the Patriots will take the lead with 6:41, 14-8.
Liberty Center 8, and the Tigers will see what they can do on offense again.
Kraus will be kicking off again for the Patriots. What a ball game. This is just back and forth. Deep for the Tigers, they're going to have Sam Smith and Cam Smith. Yep, backs will be Zeider and Silvis. Very much the same kick as last time, fielded by Silvis. Have Silvis up across the 40, out to the 45-yard line. So field position, these teams are getting some big head starts here. And Silvis took that over the 45 out to about the 46-yard line, where the Tigers are going to have it on their own 46, first down and 10.
Glenn, I thought that first kickoff was a mistake the way that dribbled back here, but with this kickoff, I think they're intentionally kicking that way, trying to stay away from the Tigers' speed of their return people deep. But both times, Tigers with real good field position.
I think you're right, Jim. They're putting a lot of top spin on that ball and keeping it down, trying to hold back the return, but it's not working in their favor. Here's a handoff right to the middle. Zeider out across the 50. Into the Patriot territory, down to about the 48-yard line. The nice 6-yard gain right through the middle for Zeider. So you got second down and 4. It seems like the line is firing out, coming off the ball on both sides of the ball tonight on the offenses. Looks like the line play is very, very good tonight. Zeider and Smith set in the backfield. Drosik's under center, fakes, goes out to throw. He's got Silvis. Oh, it looked like he was tripped up. But evidently he was going for the ball and he tripped up. A lot of people yelling for a flag there, but good effort downfield. The ball almost caught right off the fingertips of Andy Silvis.
Glenn, I think the fans are hollering for instant replay on that particular play. It looked as though there was a little heavy traffic out there as he made his cut toward the ball, but no call by the referee, so the Tigers with a 3rd and about 3 back here at 48-yard line.
3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Big play here. They've been successful at the dives right off tackle. Let's see what they're going to do here. Pitches out to Zeider. Zeider's got head of steam. He gets it up. He's going to be close, but we're going to be looking at 4th down and probably 1 yard. Big pursuit by the Patriots. Zeider came off the left side that time on a quick flip to the left. They're going to spot the ball at the 46-yard line, where it's going to be 4th down and 1 yard to go. And I think that they almost have to go for it here. They got to have a lot of confidence in an offense that's as explosive as this. We'll see if they try to draw them. They got everybody up front here. Oh, yes, easy. He almost broke that one again. Sam Smith on the carry. He's good for about 4 yards on that. He's going to take the ball down to the 42-yard line where the Tigers are going to have 1st and 10.
Glenn, are we ever seeing offensive-minded teams here? I mean, the philosophies on these coaching staff in years past, I think you'd see a lot of kicks in that, a lot of punts then. But they believe these teams can move the ball, and so they have been.
We'll probably be hoarse by halftime with the rate that we're going here. 1st and 10 on the Patriot 42.5-yard line. Atkinson in motion. Handoff right to the middle. Zeider up across the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Take it down to 38 where you're going to have another 5-yard gain there. You might have a 2nd and long, 2nd and 5. So Zeider, every time he's touched the ball tonight, Jim, he's good for 5 yards right through the middle of the defense.
The Tigers only had 10 players on the field. You have to watch the tape and look that over.
I thought that they had the 8 men up, and I thought they had the one back up closer. Here he is, zone again. Oh, he's got Jesse Smith. The ball's out there. Get the ball to him. He's caught it. Touchdown! What a beautiful touchdown pass right over the outstretched hands of Gherkin, the defender. And Jesse Smith, with his athletic ability, outleaps Gherkin, brings in the touchdown pass from 42 yards out with 4:02 left in the first quarter. It's 14-14 with the Tigers going for the extra point.
That's a case of that receiver knowing that ball was thrown to him and he was going to catch it and did catch it. We've heard a lot of talk about both these quarterbacks. Brian Eber for the Patriots, and he's been pinpoint accurate. Well, Joe Jurasic comes right back and shows he can deliver that ball when given a chance, and he has a receiver that's got the speed to get loose also.
Jurasic's in to attempt the point after. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good, and the Tigers will take the lead 15-14. Wow.
What a first quarter, Glenn. We've got 4 minutes to go and 29 points on the scoreboard so far, and these teams are playing hard. I think they'll begin to adjust defensively and try to get a handle on some of these plays that are being so successful. But there's no question about it. These quarterbacks and offenses are polished for tonight, and we're seeing plays that we maybe haven't seen earlier in the season. So the fans have much to cheer for on both sides of the stadium at this point.
Yeah, you're right. Boy, that pass, Jim, Jesse had the man beat deep, and Joe got the ball out there, but Jesse actually had to come back, but he just out-jumped Gherkin, who is an incredible athlete himself, but it just shows, like I say, he's a 4-time qualifier last year. He qualified for 4 different events at the state track and field as Jesse Smith, and an incredible athlete and just a super effort. But Joe got the ball out to him, and it just shows that there's all kinds of tricks. Jurasic's kicking off. This one's coming left again. And it's that looks like Westholm, the freshman, that's going to field that. And he's hit hard by Ryan Miller, and he's dropped at the 32-yard line. So the Patriots will take over on their own 32-yard line with 3:58 remaining in the first quarter.
Tiger special teams had that one covered pretty well, and I think as the game wears on a little bit, all the butterflies and all the jitters got to be behind them now, and they'll settle in and try to execute and counter and just come up with things that'll help their various causes. But Patriots on offense again.
He's got twins left. He's got Heiser to the right. He's looking at Heiser. There's a draw play again. That's Westholm, and he's not gone anywhere. He did get about 2 yards on the carry before he is stopped. This Westholm here is a freshman. It's Mitch Westholm. His dad, Pete, was a state hurdler for Liberty Center back in the mid-'70s. And that just shows you what these county rivalries, you might end up giving a few here or taking some. But if he's anything like his dad, he's going to have some speed, and I know he'll be a good athlete. Right now we've got Westholm and Wensick in the backfield. They got Gherkin split out to the left. Heiser to the right, drops straight back in the pocket. Ooh, Lindgren hits him. There's he climbed up the back. Boy, was he hit. Lindgren laid a pop on Heiser, or Heber. Heber really got popped on that one. And the coverage by Jesse Smith, it was right there. And we're going to have a third down and long. Looks like a 3rd and 7.
Good plays on both ends of that for the Tigers. Out here on the coverage, that looked like that could have been offensive interference because the offensive back had to play defense on that ball, and he literally was climbing up the defender's back.
I think when people take a look at that again, they will see that. Tough to call with the speed of these athletes getting down the field. It looks like an audible. Heber gone to his helmet, dropping straight back to Pye. Here's Heat again. He got hit again, but he throws the Gherkin right over the middle. A big first down for the Patriots across midfield into Tiger territory at the 45-yard line. And it looks like Cam Smith, that ankle injury, looks like it's come back to haunt him. He's looks like it's very, very sore. That's a big blow to the Tigers right there. Just came back, 2 weeks ago after tearing the ligaments in that ankle, and it looks like he's in a lot of pain as he's not putting any weight on it.
Yeah, let's hope that's not something that's going to keep him out of the rest of this game because the Tigers really need Cam's leadership, and of course he's one of that famous stable of Smith boys that really deliver such speed and ability there, talent to the Tiger offensive scheme of things. You got to give it to the Patriots for executing that pass. He was covered, Ryan Zeider and Cam, and Ryan just was all over him, but there was just a little crease for that ball to get into, and Heber delivered it, and Gherkin held on to it, and that moves the sticks.
Ziegler in at end, Ryan Miller in for Cam Smith now. Kirkendall split to the right. Heiser wide to left. Draw play again. There's the draw. Wrap up, and it's good for about 3 yards on the draw that time. So they're going to be faced with about a 2nd and 7. And it seemed like they closed a lot better on the draw. You know, it's hard to defend. You got everybody dropping off. The backers are watching the guards, and they're holding up, and then they release that draw, and it's tough to defend, especially when you've got a talented quarterback as Heber.
Right, he executes that play very well, but the Tigers have seen it a lot tonight, and so they're doing what they can to stop that.
Wensick and Gherkin in the backfield. Kirkendall to the right. Drops straight back, throws the Gherkin out of the backfield again. He's got first down yardage inside the Tiger 35, down about the 34.5. That's going to be a first down for the Patriots. Like Zeider and Silvis in on the tackle. It's time now, Jim, for the Tigers to tighten up these chin straps and get ready to play some football now here on the defensive side. And we're gonna have to shut down this Patriot offense.
Exactly right, and I believe the Tigers know that. But boy, the pinpoint accuracy of Heber is really showing well.
There's a little trap inside, and that's Gherkin again. He's their workhorse, and that's good for almost another Patriot first down, and he takes the ball down the 25-yard line where they're going to have second down in inches.
Now, Glenn, with the first quarter winding down, neither team has been forced to punt. Every possession has resulted in a score. So we're seeing some real offense here, and the defensive sides of the ball are playing hard, but we're just seeing excellent execution on offense.
Scott Sharp in to replace Overmeyer at nose guard. Heber sets up, fakes the Wensink. Got a receiver short. Gherkin once again. It's good for about 4 yards, and he's going to take it down to about the 26-yard line where it's going to be first down and 10 yards to go for the Patriots. 1:16 left in the first quarter. You'd think a guy like this, Gherkin, would be tired out. Boy, they use him. He, like I said, he's a great athlete, and he's coming out of the backfield. He's lined up as a wide out, very versatile.
He is an all-purpose guy, and that ball gets near him, and he'll catch it.
Heber hands off to Gherkin again. They've got to wrap up, and he takes the ball down to about the 17-yard line, where they're going to be faced with second down and 5 on the 17-yard line. Ballman for Kern, the linebacker position. Tigers are trying some different personnel here, and they'll figure it out here sooner or later. Heber up underneath center, Wensink, Gherkin in the backfield. He's got twins to the left, and Kirkendall and Heiser. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Sets under center, straight drop back, all over receivers out to left. Oh, they got to get some heat on him. Here comes Silvis up on him, and he runs the ball out of bounds. Not until he's inside the 15, down to about the 13.5-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and probably 1.
A positive note there for the Tigers. Excellent coverage on those receivers. They had them covered just like a blanket, and of course Heber wouldn't throw it up for grabs, and so he did come up with a good scramble play over to the sideline.
It looked like as though, Jim, that they dropped back one of the other linebackers into coverage, and Silvis did stay home, and then when Heber came out of the pocket, he was right there to make the play. 3rd down, a long one. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage again. Handoff right up the middle. Wensink off the left side. Ryan Miller there, and Kenzie Kern there, and depending on the spot, I think he had enough for the 1st down, where he's going to be down the 11-yard line, where it looks like he had enough for the 1st down with some big hits.
Yeah, there was, Glenn, and you like to see that kind of pursuit. I mean, the guys were coming like gangbusters, and they pretty well stuffed that play, but I see it's going to move the chains. So 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Set the chains here and start the clock, and that'll be the last play of the 1st quarter, and what a 1st quarter it was. This touchdown, Drosik's point after touchdown with the kick, makes it the Tigers 15, Patriots 14, and that ends our 1st quarter scoring.
Yeah, very good, Glenn. I'd just like to add the comment that a very clean, hard-fought game to this point. I think a penalty for each side, sides for the red, and here they go now. Live action.
Okay, we're at the 11-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Gherkin in motion. Heber up underneath center. Wensink the lone back. Heber's looking in the direction of Gherkin. Throws the ball low. He's got the ball at the 1-yard line. A beautiful catch to come back, and I think he fired it low because there's 2 men on the play. They just, the defenders were there, but he threw it the only place possible that he could throw it, and laid it right in his hands.
We've heard a lot about this quarterback this season, and this is the first time I've seen him, and I'm impressed. He can deliver that ball. He knew where he had to put it to keep from being intercepted, and still his receiver could make the play on it.
I heard the announcer say 2nd goal, but we've got 2nd down, and they still can get a 1st down inside 1. On the 2-yard line, Wensink right over the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. And we're off to the races again, Jim, here in the 2nd quarter with 11:19 left in the 2nd. Patrick Henry takes the lead 20-15.
Yeah, Patrick Henry with a rather well-executed offensive drive there, mixing the run with the pass quite well. And, everybody in the stadium respects Brian Heber's ability to pinpoint accuracy that pass. Now they're going to line up for a 2-point conversion, Glenn.
Patriots are famous for their 2-point conversions. He's got Kirkendall and Heiser wide to the left. Gherkin in motion right. Wensink floats out of backfield. Boy, he likes to throw the ball at Gherkin, and he does, but I don't think he kept it in bounds. It's out of bounds. So another big stop for the Tigers. So 2-point conversion fails. The score with 11:19 left in the 2nd quarter is Patrick Henry 20, Liberty Center 15.
With the kind of
got Kraus to be setting up to kick. You've got Seth Atkinson back with Sam Smith. It looks like Cam with no weight on his ankle when he came off. They're trying to tape him up, but I don't know. Here's an onside kick. Zyder fields it, lays down on the ball very wisely on the 32-yard line. So again, not bad field position. He had a little bit of room there to pick the ball up and go, but he did the safe thing by just covering it up right there.
Yep, you're correct. And don't you appreciate the plan that the Patriots have in their scouting? They've seen the Tigers run back a lot of them for touchdowns, and they're not about to let that happen at this point with these erratic dribble kickoffs.
Okay, here we go. Backfield, you got Zyder at fullback. Sam Smith to his left. Atkinson in motion. Ooh, handoff. There's a dive play again to Smith. He hangs on the ball. He breaks it. He's off to the races again inside the Patriot territory down to about the 48-yard line. Beautiful run by Smith again. I'll tell you what, he just barely got that handoff to him. He was so quick out of the blocks. And Joe had to dive to get the ball to him, and what a beautiful run.
Yeah, what a nice run. Just good footwork.
How would you like to be on the chain gang tonight? They're getting a good workout over there. Old Spike and Mike Mann has been over there, I think, for about 52 years. Atkinson in motion again. Here's the pitch to Zider. Around the left side. Good blocking. Zider brings it back. Zider's down to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers! What a beautiful cutback. Pitch out to the left side. Beautiful block by Seth Atkinson and Sam Smith. Zider sees the seam, cuts back across the field, and takes the ball in. So with 11 minutes remaining in the first half, the Tigers take the lead once again, 21-20. And it looks like the Tigers are going to go for a two-point conversion here. Jurasik is coming on the field without his kicking shoe, and the Tigers are going to line up for two, which is a good call here with a 1-point lead. You make this a 3-point game. Then we'll find out if they do have a field goal kicker maybe tonight.
I think so.
You know, I heard Jim, I heard Rex say on an interview earlier this week, he said the team to have this ball last might be the team to win this game, and boy, it's proven out. Zider in motion to the left. Jurasik rolls out. Oh, he has to throw it in. He caught it! He caught it off the hands of a PH defender. What a big conversion. So Jurasik's on a 2-point conversion, throws to Zider out of the backfield, and Liberty Center Tigers go up 23-20.
Yeah, Glenn, you got to give an assist on the Patrick Henry defender there because he had his hands on that ball, but Joe Jurasik's had enough mustard on it. That ball passed through him, and Zider alertly grabbed it. But what a series that was for Ryan Zider. I never saw a prettier cutback out here in the field to make that touchdown run. I mean, he just zipped right through it. He cut back and did what he had to do and took her in for the score, and then a 2-point conversion. So the Tigers standing 23-20 with an even 11 minutes to go. I never saw such offense, such well-executed offense on both sides of the ball right now, Glenn.
That 2-point conversion was nice. They had Zider in motion, and Jurasik's followed out on the rollout, and he kept the ball as long as he could, and which freed up Zider for a split second. But I'll tell you what, the ball was tipped like twice, and that's incredible concentration on his part to catch that. Jurasik's with a beautiful kickoff. It's going to be taken at the 10-yard line, out to the 15-20. And Kirkendall's brought down, leveled at the 20-yard line by Sattler. And
65.
We had Sattler in on the stop along with Brian Munz.
Move the distance here. I'm sure the Tigers have been making adjustments on the sidelines while the offensive unit's in there, and we'll see what they can do right now.
Actually, we'll say it's at the 21-yard line. You got Twins left, 2-back set. Tight end is up. There's a draw play again. It's Gherkin. It doesn't look like he's got anywhere to go. Breaks one tackle. Oh, he's hit. And I'll tell you what, there's no game. They strung that out. What good pursuit. Spangler, Ryan Miller, your linebackers are in on that. Jesse Smith comes up for the fill. Very good pursuit on the Tigers.
You know, Glenn, I think a few more plays like that, and Gherkin's gonna show the wear after a while because he used a lot of effort getting out there, and he got pounded pretty good.
Like I said, he's a very good athlete, but he took some shots on that. They go Twins left again, 2-back set. Gherkin in motion. Heber drops straight back, throws to Wensick out of the backfield. Kenzie Kern right there. What a beautiful play. Kenzie Kern and Seth Atkinson in on the stop, and for throwing a pass out of the backfield, it may be a gain of 2, and they're going to be faced with a 3rd down and 8, which is probably a passing situation.
Plays, and looks like they're getting pressure on Heber too, so that's going to make this play or this down a difficult one for him.
I think the coaches up top probably have seen something. You got Twins left, and Gherkin's one of them. He drops straight back, getting some heat, comes back for the ball. There it is again. He goes out of bounds just across the 30. It's going to be very, very close, depending on the spot here. Looks like, appears that he may have had enough to get the first down. Boy, that's a big break if they got that.
That was a nice pattern run by the Patrick Henry receiver there. He had just a little cushion there, and again, perfect execution by the quarterback then. But Tigers had him rocked just a little bit on that series, so they're going to make them work their way down the field. But we'll see if the Tigers can come up with something to thwart this drive.
Here we are with the measurement. They stretch the chains out. First down for the Patriots. It's a big first down. Just a split second. Just not enough pressure on the quarterback that time, Jim. We started to get some pressure from the backside, but to slow them down, we're going to have to get a little bit more pressure a little bit quicker. But a good series of defense here. They still have, looking at first down and 10 on the 31-yard line. They still got 70 yards of football field to cover here. We'll see what the Tigers can do. You got twins left again, Kirkendall and Heiser. So he's going to do an audible here. Gherkin in the backfield. Fakes. There's the pitch. Nobody's out there. Ooh. There's a flag. I thought we had one. I had a little bit of an ooh in there. There was a hold. Atkinson was trying to get out there, and the tight end, 85, had him wrapped up, and that's going to hurt the Patriots.
Their blocking tactics wasn't quite legal. So marches them back and going to make the Patriots dig down.
Yeah, it's a 10-yard holding penalty, so that's going to give the Patriots first down and 19. The ball's on the 22-yard line. 9:25 remaining in the first half. He's got split out. He's got Kirkendall left and Heiser right. Two-back set. Fakes a handoff. He's got, boom! Just about picked off. Ryan Miller stepped up in front of Wensink. I'll tell you what, he pulls that ball in. He goes in free from 25 yards out for a touchdown. Well, you could almost see him taking it in the end zone. Maybe he saw it too and couldn't hang on. A beautiful defensive play. That time they got a little bit of pressure and forced him to throw the ball sooner than what he wanted to.
That's true, and the Tiger defender was closing so fast, that little crack there that Heber had to throw the ball just wasn't there very long.
Kirkendall split wide to left again, two-back set. Heiser right, Kirkendall, Wensink the backs. Drops straight back in the pocket. Coming up overhead, Sam Smith out there. He caught the ball. What a beautiful pass and catch all the way down to the Tiger 30-yard line. And there, that'll come back to haunt ya. That'll come back to haunt ya. Kirkendall, after a beautiful reception, thought that he'd get up and do a little taunting, and it's going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's going to hurt the Patriots, and that's going to come back. I believe that'll be 15 yards from the point of the infraction.
Yeah, you really hate to see that, Glenn. The boy made a nice play out there catching the pass, and the pass was delivered and just on the tips of his fingers, and he wrapped it in. Then he wanted to celebrate a little bit, and you can't do that in high school football. They are going to step off some yards against the Patriots, but that pass did move the sticks, and again, a pretty well executed play. But Tiger defense digging in on this series, on this drive.
47-yard line. That's a big penalty there. It'll be a 1st and 25. Ball sets on about 47.5-yard line. 9:11 remaining. What a beautiful pass. So you couldn't have thrown the ball any better. Smith was on the receiver, but he seemed to be right there on him. You got Kirkendall split out to the right. We've got Heiser left. Gherkin and Wensink set in the backfield. First down and 10. Bring the ball back, then they spot it for the 10. Look at him hold that ball. Beautiful, getting flushed out of pocket though, but nobody's going to be there in time. And he runs it out of bounds wisely at the Tiger 41-yard line, but not before a gain of about 6 yards on the carry. I think the call on that, it's a dead ball foul. It's after the play, so it'd be a 15-yard penalty. And they're going to start 1st and 10 right from that point, which they did move back to 15 yards, then move the chains back to give them the 1st and 10. Now we're setting at 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. Ball's resting on the Tiger 41-yard line. Kirkendall left, Heiser right, two-back set. Long count. He keeps it. Oh, what a pitch. And they're out here, big pursuit by the Tigers. They got to close down, and they do. There's another flag. I think 76 is going to be guilty of a hold on that play. What happened there is 76 didn't make a bad effort to make the block, but with Gherkin cutting back, he got caught with pains around his ankles, and not much he could do on that. And I think you're going to see an illegal block. And there it is. It's a clip.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Glenn. And I suppose in retrospect, this blocker out here figured, well, I'm going to get chewed if I don't.
Minutes ago, how both teams had only had one penalty, but now some big penalties on the Patriots. Once again, Kirkendall wide to left, Heiser wide right, 2-back set. Look for a pass here from the Patriots. Drop straight back. Spangler coming in, not getting to him, gets the pass off. It's in, in and out of the hands of Jesse Smith. What a defensive effort. He was all over Heiser there, just an excellent coverage. And last second cuts right in front of him, just about had to pick. They're going to be faced with 3rd and 19 yards.
Yeah, Glenn, I've been noticing as this game wears on, the Liberty Center defensive backs are playing these receivers a little tighter now. I think they know or feel they can gauge their speed, and so they're not giving them that little bit of cushion, and that's making things a little more difficult for the Henry quarterback.
I know Spangler's getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback here from that left side. I see Drostics comes in for Zeider. Once again, 2 wideouts, 2-back set. And up again. They're self-destructing, Jim. They had the ball all the way down, I believe, to at least the 30-yard line, Tiger 30-yard line. Now they're going to be faced with a 3rd and 24 from their own 38-yard line. So the penalties are really hurting the Patriots. But being the caliber of offensive team that they are, they're a big play team. We'll see what happens here. 2 wideouts, 2-back set. Tigers, I would suspect, being somewhat of a prevent, only 4 down linemen. Handoff right through the middle, Wensink. Oh, jeez. He breaks it to the outside, he crosses midfield up to about the Tiger 46-yard line. Now you're going to have 4th down and inside the 10-yard mark. You're going to have 4th down and 9. Will we see a punt for the first time tonight, or do they have a fake in their bag of tricks?
Well, I don't know. The Patrick Henry team's been so discombobulated on their focus here. They've penalized and really hurt themselves. It appears as though they do have their punter back.
Yeah, their punter is also Heiser, their quarterback. So anything could happen. I don't know. I don't see Gherkin in. That's one play I haven't seen him in. Ooh, Sam Smith comes in hard. Fair catch. And he makes the fair catch at about the 18-yard line. So the Tigers hold the Patriots. The first punt of the ball game takes place with 8 minutes left in the half. And the Tigers offense are going to take over 1st down and 10 on their own 18-yard line.
Punt. So here comes the Tigers on their drive.
I'm sure Coach Inselman will have a few things to say to him about the mistakes. Here we go, 2-back set. We got twins to the right for the Tigers. Smith right up the middle. It's gonna look like he got a gain of 2 on the play out to the 20-yard line. It's good to see Weshy back in the lineup for the Tigers at offensive tackle this week. He sat out last week with a bad back, and they thought they'd rest him, and now they've got him back in the lineup. Zeider and Smith in the backfield. This is Zeider on the carry, out across 1st down, out across the 40-yard line, out to the 41-yard line. Just another quick hitter right up the middle, Jim.
Yes, sir. Some good blocks to get him started, and then some intense running there by Ryan Zeider. Very feisty guy when he's carrying that ball.
He carried that ball for about 15 yards, I think, with his head about 2 feet off the ground. Just put the head down and took off and went. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers at the 41-yard line. 7:30 remaining in the half. Good explosion from this offensive line once again. Got Atkinson in the slot. Now in motion. Hands off to Atkinson off the left side. He's up, 1st down yardage in the Patriot territory down the 45-yard line. Another 1st down for the Tigers. That play's been there all night. They set that motion up on about 3 different sets. And that time they went with Atkinson. He runs that off for about 15 yards and another Tiger first down.
I agree, Glenn, and the Tigers moving the ball offensively quite well now. Some nice blocking up front to get those back started, but real good blocks on the left side right there.
Well, if we can take the ball here mistake-free and take it down here and score. They've had some big runs here back-to-back. That would really be a big plus, having a 10-point lead going in at halftime. Drossic sets under center. Gives the ball to Zyder, the second man through, and there's another 5-yard carry up across the Patriot 40, just inside the Patriot 40. We're going to have second down and 5 yards to go.
Big factor in what's going on right now, but Tigers have a nice sustained drive underway now.
I think right now the advantage goes to our coaches up top. They've made some adjustments here. They can see what the Patriots are doing and what we have to do. And hats off to Coach Spies and Moeller up top. Atkinson in motion this way. Here comes Zyder on the student body to the right. Oh, what blocking out front. He cuts it back in. He's inside the 25, down to about the 22-yard line. Zyder on another first down carry, takes the ball down inside the 25 to the 22-yard line of the Patriots. First down and 10.
Patriots had good pursuit on that play, but by some very excellent blocking over here to kind of seal off that pursuit, Seth Atkinson threw an excellent block there for his good buddy Ryan Zyder, and another good gainer, and the Tigers moving very strongly on this possession.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 22-yard line. 5:50 remaining in the first half. Atkinson in the wing. In motion to the right. Gives to Smith off the left side. Hurdles one. Bounces off. Takes it inside. He's down close to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain for the Tigers on first down. And I think he got nearly 7 yards on that.
Glenn, you got to give him credit for leaping over that first defender and making something when there didn't appear to be anything there.
Second yard, or a 7-yard gain. Second down and 3. Ball sets on the Patriot 15-yard line.
5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining in the half. Here comes Atkinson, motion again. He fakes a handoff. Drossix keeps it off the left side. He's got the first down. He's inside the 10-yard line. Tigers are going to be having a first and goal from about the 8-yard line, it looks like, from here, Jim.
Just a little bit about Joe Jurasik. He's gained some weight this year and looking strong out there, able to deliver that ball with authority, and that was a nice run by our quarterback.
You see, we got Cam Smith is up and he's active. He's walking along the sidelines. Hopefully we can get him back in this game. Boy, he's got to be just chomping at the bit to get back in here, Jim. Here we go. We got first and goal for the Tigers. Ball's on about the 8.5-yard line. Atkinson in the wing. Smith and Zyder in the backfield. Drossic's up under center. Here he comes in motion again right. Handoff, just a straight dive up the middle. Smith brings it. He's in for the touchdown from 8 yards out. What? Just that motion play again with Atkinson. Pulls the backer out. They hit Smith on a zero dive right through the middle, and he got hit once. He just kept his balance, and he's in the end zone with an 8-yard touchdown with 4:25 left in the half. The Tigers go up 29-20.
Oh, yeah, the Tigers appear to have so many weapons on offense, especially in their running realm of things. Heber seems to be a very excellent passer and such, but the Tigers are beginning to take that away from him. But on the other side of the ball, the Tigers can move it on the ground and eat up some clock doing it. So there looks like they're going to try for a 1-point conversion here, Glenn.
How many people guess that this game might be a 30-20 game? And it is. Oh, what a beautiful kick. 30-20, and we're still left with over 4 minutes left in the first half. So they've come out of the blocks here tonight. A big defense is standing by the Tigers. They come back and they capitalize on it and take the ball right down the field. And I'll tell you what, there wasn't any slowing down at all.
Exactly, and don't you just love it for the fans? I mean, everybody's all attention and the band's going, and well, this is just high school football played at its best.
And this, including ourselves. Drossix will kick off for the Tigers. Deep is Kirkendall. I believe Mark Smith. And 22 would be Mitch Westoven, the freshman. Unbelievable. 50 points already scored in this contest with over 4 minutes left in the first half. Drossix to kick. Another short kick, fielded at the 24-yard line, across 25, out to the 30. There's a penalty flag. He's just short. Just short of the 35-yard line. So that's going to march the Patriots back.
Last possession, the Tigers played the receivers for Patrick Henry very close and almost picked one off a couple times. So we'll see how they play this possession. But Patriots getting walked right back toward their end zone, Glenn.
Yeah, instead of starting out near the 35, 39, I forget where they were, they're going to start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. So once again, they got 80 yards field to cover. Now they've got Heiser and Kirkendall to the left. Gherkin in motion. Heber takes a straight back, looking at Gherkin all the way. Throws under it, short. He trapped that and drops it. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, Heber had pressure there, and I don't know. I think Gherkin's showing the effects of a pretty hard-fought first half here. I don't believe he's got quite the spring in his step that he had to begin with. But a little bit of pressure by the Tigers, and they're tightening up on the coverage on defense.
You know, a year ago tonight, they've taken him out. They've covered him well to this point. Gherkin's been the go-to guy. I think Heber's throwing the ball low, and because Gherkin has always gone down just when he's releasing. Here we go again. Twins left. Gherkin in motion again. Heber straight back. Throws across the middle. It's incomplete. Off the hands. So the Patriots are going to be faced with 3rd down and 10. The Patriots sidelines are erupted like they wanted an interference, but excellent defensive play. No contact, or I think the ball is just a little bit high and slid right through his fingertips.
Yeah, they were wanting a completion real bad there and thought from his angle the coverage was a little too tight.
Here's a big, big play for the Tigers. There's still time for the Tigers. Plenty of time. There's still over 4 minutes left. And here we go with 3rd down and 10. A must stop. There's the draw play. Fumbles the ball. He fumbles the ball. The Tigers recover the ball. The Tiger defense has recovered the ball at the Patriot 21-yard line. Andy Silvis on the recovery. What they did there is they had a little delay. Everybody expected a pass with 3rd down and 10. Heber drops back, and his handoff on the draw was more of a pitch than it was a clean handoff, and Wentz could never get the handle on it. And you could see the ball come out of his hands right off the bat, and Andy Silvis was there to pick it up. And now the Patriots have called a timeout and try to regroup.
Oh, yeah. Very good description of that, Glenn. And he just never had the handle on that. But the Tigers have a big turnover now. They've got 4 minutes and 5 seconds, and the ball's on the 21-yard line.
I wonder what these other area schools will think, or any of the schools in the area that hear these halftime scores. Tigers, if they put one in here from 20 yards out, you're going to be looking at a 37-20 score, and they announce these scores around the league or at any game in the area, and I think people are going to be amazed with the point production.
Yeah, you're exactly correct, and it's a good night for football all over this part of the state, so a lot of football being enjoyed.
Atkinson is in the wing to the right. He's in motion left now. Drossix under center. Hands it off to Atkinson. There's a flag on the play. Just good for a couple yards on the play, but now we got a flag. He may have turned in a little bit early on the handoff. We'll see what the call is here. Yes, it is. Illegal procedure on the Tigers. So they'll be faced with Patrick Henry takes it here. They'll have a 1st and 15.
Scheme of the offense on the play calling and gives the defense a little heart.
I think they had an illegal shift there on the Tiger offense. Here we go now. Now they got to dig a little bit deeper. First down and 15. Ball on the 26-yard line of the Patriots. Atkinson again to the right. Smith and Zider set in the backfield. Atkinson in motion to the left. Fakes the pitch. Comes out. Oh, good precision. Good pressure. The defensive end came untouched. Of course, when you run your pitch man to the left side, somebody's got to pick up that defensive end, and he did come untouched.
Yeah.
So somebody missed.
With a big play or two here.
They're going to have second down and 22. The ball's back to the 33-yard lines with that sack. Nice defensive play by the defensive end for the Patriots, Ryan Peterson. Peterson's a big kid, 6'2", 190 pounds. Here we go. Atkinson split the right. Jesse Smith left. Right up the middle. Oh, had a face mask. Nope. Little gain on the play of maybe 1-2 yards. We're going to have third down and 20 for the Tigers. Ball's on the 31-yard line of the Patriots.
What do you call here, Glenn? Tigers on their heels just a little right now, but this is definitely 4-down territory.
We still had a momentum going here. You're going to have, you got Atkinson and Smith to the left. I'd love to see him go up to Jesse. Then again, you might see, I know we've been successful with Atkinson across the middle when he drags across the middle. And that's what, out to Jesse Smith, and he's taken out of bounds at the 29-yard line. They tried to go one-on-one there, and the guy, I think it was Gherkin, came up and made the defensive play. It's a nice individual effort.
That was a good defensive stop there by Patrick Henry, and Jesse just couldn't make him miss. He had one man to get around, but first Patrick Henry defender there kind of wrapped him up. And
ball on the 29-yard line. They got to get the ball down here close because Patriots could take over with over 2 minutes left in the first half, and it could be a big turnaround. So big plus for the Tigers here. They need to give him some time if they're going to put it up in the air. Now he's got the Smith brothers wide to the right. He's got time to throw. Gets it up. There's Sam. He never saw the ball. Oh, Gherkin intercepted and ran out of bounds on the 1-yard line. Somebody wasn't thinking. Was not a good move at all. I think that's what the Tigers want, and that's better than putting a punt down there.
That's so too, because they would have had taken over out here in the 30-yard line, and he makes the interception. But now they've got to really move it on offense, or they're looking at a safety, Glenn.
Well, I'll bet if he had to do that over again, he'd want to drop that ball. He caught it and ran it out inside the 1-yard line. That ball's sitting on the 1-foot line with 2:15 left in the first half. Tigers leading 30-20.
Yeah. Now we'll see whether the defensive charge of the Tigers can stuff him back there for a safety.
This is where it gets scary, hoping everybody's got their traction on the defensive side. He's got a wide out to the right in Heiser. He's got Kirkendall left. He's going to go for it all. Puts it up there, and it's intercepted! No, they're going to call it incomplete. Boy, what an effort. He was on him like glue. They're going to call it incompletion. When they came down the ground, the ball did pop out there. Almost looked like it was a fumble after an interception that they got.
Yeah, there wasn't a possession long enough for whatever. At least the official right there says no catch, no play. But, boy, wouldn't you just like to look that over again on instant replay, Glenn?
Makes you wonder if they'll go back to Heiser's side. I'll tell you what, you can't play any better defense than that unless they're trying to get an interference call. He's dropping straight back, looking at him all the way again. There they are again. He's right on top of him. He doesn't have a chance.
You know, Glenn, these passes aren't taking any time off the clock, so they got one more try to move the sticks, or else they're going to have to punt, and the punter isn't even going to have any room in the end zone, so Tigers got a life here yet.
You're right. Right here's a big third down. You hold him here with an incompletion. I look for him to try to run it out and get a little comfort here because he'd be having to punt from the back of the end zone. Very dangerous. And you got Kirkendall gone to the right. I look for him to go to Kirkendall if they're going to put it up. Dropping straight back again. There's a man over the middle. There's it. Ball's up in the air. It's going to be, broken up. Beautiful break up by Ryan Zider. And Seth Atkinson was there along with Ryan Miller. Beautiful coverage. And here we go, Jim, just like you called it. They're going to be punting. And the ball's on the 1-foot line. And they're faced with 4th down and 10.
You're right, and it's just that that end zone isn't very wide. That's going to be a pretty scary proposition. So Tiger defense comes up strong here after that interception on the 1 yard line.
I think, with 2 minutes left in the first half, I think I'd want to try to run the ball out of there a little bit and get some comfort for my punter. Now, he's standing right on the line. If he steps on, he's got a safety. He's got the ball. He gets off a beautiful punt. Seth is right there. He fields it at 35, and he's down to the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Tigers with 1:49 left in the first half. The Tigers will take over on the 20.
Received that snap to make that punt, but Tigers excellent field position here with 1:49 to go.
I'll tell you, a couple big plays here. I'd like to see him run a couple plays. Had a lot of success with the run. I'd like to see the yardage for this first half. Zeider and Smith in backfield. Here comes Atkinson in motion once again. Go right up the middle, nothing there, and Stam breaks it off the right side, but nothing was up there. He got it back to the line of scrimmage, just inside the 25, gain of about a foot. I believe the Tigers would have a couple timeouts remaining. Clock is running with 1:23 left in the first half. Double tight end. Atkinson out to the wing. There he comes in motion again. Drossix with the keeper right behind him. Takes it down to about the 23-yard line. Clock is running.
Yeah, they're looking at a third down, so they probably figure they're going to be in the end zone on 2 plays and don't want to give the Patrick Henrys another crack at it. But we better see some yards on this play right here. There he calls
a timeout. He looked at the defensive set. That's what he wanted to see. You got plenty of time for a couple plays yet. 38 seconds. Tigers came out and set up in twins left. I'll be anxious to see what they do. I think they had Silvis and Sam Smith split to the left.
On this last possession, Glenn, it appears as though Patrick Henry pretty well walled off that interior of the line, thereby shutting down a couple running plays. But maybe a fake into the line and then a pass over the top. Have we gone to the Tigers gone to the tight end yet?
I don't believe. Well, maybe they did early on. They may have gone to Silvis on the first pass that we threw. I'm trying to think who they threw that to. I think that was out to Jesse. He threw it just over his. They'll be faced with a third down and 8 yards to go. One thing, if they keep bringing their linebackers shooting in the middle, that's when the Tigers are going to take advantage of it with their speed and kick it to the outside.
Exactly, or they could go up top with the pass. Now there's 38 seconds to go in the first half.
2 deep backs for the Patriots. They've got Heber, number 12, and Gherkin, number 30. They're going with 4 linebackers in. Now right there, they've got 9 guys within 2 yards of the football. I think they should look to put it up here maybe. He is. Got it out there. Oh, there was a bump, and there's the pass interference. And, he almost caught up to that ball. Even with that pass interference, he almost caught up. That's going to give him a first down. High school, it's going to come from the line of scrimmage. It's not from the point of the foul, and I think that's going to come back, and they'll go from the line of scrimmage. I see Jesse Smith diving for the ball, and it went right off his fingertips. A super effort. So this should give the Tigers, I think where we were, should give us a first down right up close to the 10-yard line. Looks like about the 12-yard line, Jim. And we're going to have first and 10 with 33 seconds. You still got a lot of time. I think the Tigers probably have 2 timeouts left. Now remember, the Patriots had to spend that timeout on that extra point conversion. Of course, they're not going to try to stop this clock. They want to get out of here now. Here's a pitch out to Atkinson around there. He cuts it back in. He's eaten. Oh, I don't see any indication there. There, the arms are up. There was no signal. There was no early signal. No, maybe he's not calling it. I'm trying to see what he's called here.
Yeah, they're lined up for the 2-point conversion. I think.
What a beautiful run. Beautiful run from the 11-yard line, pitch out left with 26 seconds left in the half. Seth Atkinson from 12 yards out. Beautiful cut back across the middle, and what an effort to get in the end zone when he was popped. Drossix to attempt the kick. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Tigers take a commanding 37-20 lead with 26 seconds left in the half.
Oh yeah, what a important touchdown that was, that last play. Tigers stiffened up on defense, got the ball back, and had to take a timeout to talk it over, but it ends up in a score and a rather commanding lead with just 26 seconds to go in the half. Tigers executing very well here, and ever since the Patrick Henry Patriots got in that big round of penalties a dive or two ago, they're kind of stalled out, Glenn.
Yeah, they have, Jim. This is incredible. Started to the outside on a pitch, got a beautiful block, cut it back in. We see the cut back again, and he put his head down, and he got hit about the 3-yard line. It looked like he was airborne and crossed. We waited for the call, and finally the arms came up from the official.
I don't think the officials knew he had the ball.
Jurassic's to kick off. A beautiful kick inside the 10. He's going to field this one inside the 5-yard line for about the 2, and he's going to be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. Excellent kick and coverage by the Tigers here and run this clock out.
Yeah, I think that's a given. I don't believe they want any part of a possible interception here, but we'll see. I know there's a lot of Patrick Henry's been behind before, and they have the ability to score a lot of points, so there'll be a lot of talking at halftime, but let's see what they can do here.
17-point Tiger lead. Last year, you got to look back, last year it was 20-8 going into the third quarter, 12-point Tiger lead. And they're going to hand off, play it safe, hand off, Wensing the ball carrier, gets out to about the 17-yard line, clock's at 13 seconds and running, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to go in 17 points down and talk it over at halftime. And once again, Jim, my hat's off to this Tiger football team. Well-disciplined, well-coached, and they've made the adjustments that they've had to, and just a superb effort. And they're going to go in at halftime here with a 37-20 lead, and they're going to have the ball to start the second half.
Exactly. I think right now, Eric.
The second half of Liberty Center Tiger football. Recapping the second quarter scoring. First it was PH putting the points on the board as Wensink on a 2-yard run. The 2-point conversion was no good. That was with 11:19 left in the half. Made it 15-20 favor of the Patriots. Liberty Center strikes 3 times in a row. Zyder a 48-yard run with 11 minutes left. Zyder 2-point pass from Jurasics, making it 23-20 Tigers. Then shortly after, Sam Smith goes from 8 yards out. Jurasic kick makes it 30-20. That was with 4:25 left in the half. And then with just 26 seconds left in the half, Atkinson on a 12-yard run. Jurassic's kick to take the Tigers into halftime with a score of 37-20. Kraus is getting set to kick off here for the Patriots. Deep for the Tigers are Sam Smith and Seth Atkinson. Another squib kick over the middle. Zeider's going to field that about the 29-yard line across 35, out to the 40-yard line. Good effort. Excellent effort on Zeider's part. So the Tigers are going to take over with good field position again, Jim, at their own 39-yard line.
Yes, they are, and having deferred to the second half, it's their possession to start. And on the note that they closed the first half out, if the Tigers get something going here, it's going to look a little dark for the Patriots.
I just saw sophomore Chad Collins go into the backfield for the Tigers. I just wonder if Zeider was shooken up a little bit on that. Zeider's off the sidelines, and trainers are on him real quick. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Collins in at the fullback, along with Sam Smith. Atkinson in motion. Pitch out Sam Smith around the right side, cuts it back in, and he stretched it out. The Patriot defense made him stretch it out, and he's only going to get about 2 on the carry. Take it out over the 40-yard line. We'll mark it at the 41.5. Mike McClure goes into the backfield. Chad Collins coming out. Up front, you've got Weshy at tackle, Ziegler at guard, Kern at center, Bush at the other tackle. I'm trying to make out, I think, Baum at the left guard. Silvis at end, Jesse Smith at end. McClure out the wing, Atkinson at fullback, and Sam Smith at the half. McClure in motion. Give off right through the middle. Oh, just an ankle tackle. Nice effort. Gets the ball out across the 45-yard line, right to the 45-yard line. Tigers are going to be faced with 3rd down and 5 to go.
Looks like if he could have gotten one more step, he might have broke that one for a big gainer and certainly moved the sticks on that, Glenn. But it's a 3rd and 5, and you just wonder whether the Tigers are going to play conservative with a 17-point lead. But here they go.
I don't think they're going to be real conservative. That's a nice tackle by senior Pat Wensink for the Patriots. Here we go. McClure coming in motion. Handoff up the middle. It's Atkinson. He breaks and makes a cutback. He's got the 1st down into Patriot territory out to the 45-yard line of the Patriots. And the Tigers go with a 1st down and 10 yards to go. Beautiful run and cutback by Seth Atkinson, the junior running back.
Oh, that was, Glenn. He appeared to be floating back there. It's just as the defenders appeared, he kind of floated this way and floated that way, but he moves the sticks. A key 1st down.
Good surge by the Tiger offensive line once again. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Patriot 45-yard line. McClure at the wing position. Atkinson at the fullback, along with Smith. McClure in motion. Jurassic keeps and gets back across the line, gets about a yard and a half on the carry. Wasn't much there, but he cut it back and got a yard and a half out of it anyways. Then bring down 2nd down, and we'll call it 9. Ball rests on the 44-yard line. No details on the injury to Zeider at this time. They're still stretching him out down there. It may be a knee injury now. It looks like they're working on the knee area. Boy, we don't need anything like that, Jim. McClure comes set left now. Atkinson and Smith in the backfield. Double tight end for the Tigers. Drassic's under center. McClure in motion. Handoff right through the middle. Atkinson again out across the 40, down to about the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. Nice surge by the offensive line once again. They seem to be coming off the ball in a hurry.
They do. They look like they're beginning to control that line of scrimmage just a little bit. And, whoa, the officials have flagged the Tigers for illegal procedure and going to eradicate that gain and march them backwards a while.
I wonder, Jim, if McClure didn't cut up a little bit early on that. I see Coach Terry Miller giving Joe Jurassic's instructions. He'll let them know out there what the mistake was. That's either 2nd or maybe a 3rd penalty on the Tigers. So we're going to start it over here. The Tigers going to be faced with 2nd down and we'll call it 13. The ball on the 48-yard line. Jesse Smith has gone wide to the right. McClure in the wing. Atkinson, Smith in the backfield. Straight back, straight drop. Got some heat. Oh, goes out to the right side with a quick pass, trying to get it to Atkinson, and threw it a little bit early. Tigers.
I was just going to say, Glenn, Seth wasn't quite ready to turn for that ball, and Jeff felt he had to throw it, but that looked like that might have gone for a pretty good gainer. Had a little room out there in the flat.
Yeah, especially with his speed and able to move like he is. I see Zeiders up and walking on the sidelines. That's a good sign for the Tigers. Well, we'll see what the Tigers are going to do here. You got 3rd and 13. Ball resting on the 48.5-yard line. We've got twins left in the Smith brothers. McClure and Atkinson in the backfield. See what kind of protection we get. Straight drop. Fires. Nobody looking again. Miscommunication somewhere. Looked like Sam was off to the races. Gherkin defending on the play. So the Tigers are faced with 4th down, and I think they're going to have their first punt of the evening. So the
was out here, and he was open, but he never turned around and watched for the ball. But looks like a punt by the Tigers right here.
4th down, 13. Ball rests on the 49-yard line of the Patriots. Drosik's in punt formation. Deep for the Patriots would be their go-to man, Gherkin. Oh, jeez. We should have known that. There's a fake punt. Zayder's off to the races. Inside the 20, 15, 10. Taking out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Oh, Rex into his bag of tricks once again. 49-yard line, sitting at midfield. The fake punt, short snap to Zeider. Takes it down inside the 10, down to the 6.5-yard line. Ryan Zeider. Jim Ryan sat on the sidelines with that injury there for about 4 plays in a row. Then all of a sudden they bring him in. Who would expect him to get the ball? And now they're setting 1st and goal, and the ball's on the 7-yard line. 6.5, we'll call it 7. 1st and goal for the Tigers. Got Atkinson and Smith. 2 setbacks. McClure at the wing. Straight ahead, a dive right up the middle. Atkinson. It's only going to be good for about a yard, yard and a half.
Glenn, I wanted to comment on that play. It was 3rd down and a half a mile for him, and a fake punt, and short snapped it to Ryan Zeider, and a great run. Moved the ball all the way up to the 6-yard line, and now that's 2nd and 6.
Okay, we'll call it from here. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Drozik sets under center. Atkinson and Smith. McClure at the wing. Straight ahead. Drozik keeps it. Whoa, what a stick. And it's the second effort. May have gotten him back to the 5-yard line. Boy, he got popped on that. Good fill by the Patriot defense. Mark Smith, I think, was the first one there with the initial hit. Big stick. Kraus up to help out. No gain on the play, actually, Jim. We're going to be faced with 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. The Tigers put it up here. They go a student body left or right.
I just wonder if they're thinking in terms of a timeout here.
Don't get a delay here. Tigers are looking at Jesse Smith set out one-on-one with Gherkin to the right. Wide right. McClure in the wing. Atkinson in motion out of fullback. Quick pitch to Sam Smith. He'll use his speed. He'll race him to the corner. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, we got a penalty flag. 2 flags. Well, the second one came out late. You're probably going to have an illegal block. It was thrown in the direction number 78, be Ziegler. But 2 officials right there with flags, so they saw something over there. Boy, that was beautiful. Just the motion by the fullback and just a quick pitch to the right to Smith, and he just used his speed to get to the corner.
Exactly, Glenn. He knew where that corner was and did beat the defender there, but they're talking to Patrick Henry, and they're going to walk some yards off against the Tigers.
This might be a big one here. You might be looking at ball maybe out to about the 21-yard line. Depending on what we had, you may have been a 10-yard. Yeah, this is going to take it out to the 14-yard line. The point of infraction. They're going to play the third down over again. So you got 3rd and goal from the 14. Most teams will look at a passing situation here, Jim, but with the success of the run tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit that 0 dive right over the middle here. McClure at the wing position. Smith and Atkinson in the backfield. No wideouts. Double tight end. Fakes. No pressure. Got time to throw. Gets it up. He overthrows. Silvis in the corner of the end zone. You look over in the other corner right now and you see Sam Smith walking back all by himself. But the play was designed to go left and is going to go left all the way.
Yeah, I hear you. And it looks as though quarterback Joe Jurasic is changing his shoe. He's putting on the kicking shoe. So look for a 3-point attempt here, or at least going to give the appearance of a 3-point attempt. Ball's on the 14-yard line.
14-yard line. Be a 31-yard attempt for Jurasic. The shoe is on. Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot it right on the 20-yard line. That's close. That's only 6 yards off the ball here. Zeider to hold. Snap is down. Kick is up, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit wide to the right. So the Patriots come up with a defensive stand when the Tigers had a 1st and goal to 6. And they're going to take. Okay, the Patriots come up to the ball. You've got Heiser split out to the right. Up the left, I believe you got Kirkendall. Gherkin-Wensink are the setbacks. Delay. Oh, good penetration. Spangler comes across the line of scrimmage. One of the young defensive linemen for the Tigers came across untouched. Made a beautiful pattern on that. Comes in and then breaks to the outside, and actually Sam was a couple steps off of completion and automatic first down if he had that one.
That would be. That was a 16-yard play there if they could have connected on it, but some way or other the receiver must have been going to run with the ball before he got it.
Instead of a big completion, first down, now the Patriots are faced with 3rd and 13. Ball rests on the 17-yard line. Kirkendall wide out to the right, Heiser to the left. Heber sets up under center. Double back set, straight back. Looked as though he's going to go to the low screen. He's getting some pressure. Throws downfield. It's caught by Heiser. And Jesse Smith is there to make the stop, but not before he reaches the 48-yard line, and a Patriot first down.
All for a big gainer. They move the sticks, and Patriots driving right now.
There the Tigers didn't get the penetration, Jim, and it just given Heber that extra couple seconds or extra second. He's good enough an athlete. He's going to find a receiver, and Heiser was able to get free.
A big target out there.
They're coming up, throwing again. There's that in and out, and he's got it this time. First down again for the Patriots. They take the ball into Tiger territory out to the 40. We'll say it's at the 40-yard line. Now the Tigers first down, Patriots.
Yeah, Tigers appear to be playing just a little loose on those receivers now. Maybe that's a result of a 17-point lead, but given quite a cushion to the routes that the receivers are running, and Brian Heber delivering that ball.
Coaches up top had to see that one. It was wide open earlier, and Kirkendall was unable to catch it. Now Kirkendall comes to the bottom, out to the right. Heiser left, double set back. Heber hands off. Right up through the middle, they got to wrap up. And there's a nice fill. That Smith coming up on the extra hit. 69, Kenzie Kern and Ryan Miller in on the stop for the Tigers. Zeider comes back in on the defense side of the ball. Sam Smith coming out. 2nd down, 5 for the Patriots. Ball rests on the 35-yard line of the Tigers. 4 down linemen for the Tigers. Heber straight drop. Plenty of time to throw. Now Lindgren comes through, but not before he gets it off. And another Patriot first down.
Good heat on the quarterback.
Lindgren, the sophomore, 210-pound sophomore nose guard, put the heat on him and put him down to the turf. But now, well, the Tigers were flat on the first couple series of the game, Jim. And now they're going to have to come up with something here to slow the momentum of the Patriots. 1st and 10. Heber, straight drop. Gone to Heiser. He's got a step on him. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Jurasics was covering on that play. I don't know where Jesse Smith or why Jesse's out of the ball game temporarily, and Jurasics was in, and all it is that one step and a perfect strike by Heber to Heiser. So with 4:35 remaining in the 3rd quarter, the Patriots are back on the scoreboard with a score of 37-26, and once again they'll attempt a 2-point conversion. Heiser goes wide left. Heber comes to the right. 2-back set. They like to throw the backs on this. Gherkin will fade off and come out. Nice defensive effort. So the 2-point conversion fails, but with 4:35 left in the 3rd, it's the Liberty Center Tigers 37, the Patrick Henry Patriots 26.
That was a nice drive by the Patriots there. They moved the ball systematically down the field, and the one that scored a touchdown, just a nice little pitch and catch effort between the quarterback and Tony Heiser over there. So that snugs things up a little bit, and the Tigers prepare to accept a kickoff and see if they can get their offense rolling in this second half. 4 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
Boy, that 1st and goal, Jim, when we had that ball 1st and goal on the 6-yard line, Tigers, if they would have put that in, it may have taken a lot of wind out of their sails. And now the Patriots, they respond and come right back and drive the ball 80 yards and come up with a big score.
Yeah, with a crack passing attack of the Patriots here, I don't think 11-point lead is safe at all at this point.
Kraus to kick off. You can see what he's doing. He's just got the ball up against the tee. Tim Hover handles this return. And they're excited, but I'll tell you what, the Tigers with good field position once again. They got the ball at the 43-yard line. Off with about a 3-yard return, but Tigers had the ball on their own 43-yard line. And the crowd starts to get into the ball game once again. We'll see who's healthy out here for the Tigers now. I see Zeider back in, Sam Smith, Atkinson. I don't see Jesse in yet. Davis is in for Jesse Smith. Jurassic's under center. Here's pitch out to Zeider, left side. Zeider's got running room. Zeider breaks it. Zeider's on the races. He's down. And inside the 20-yard line, down to 15. First down, Tigers. Just a quick pitch off the left side once again. Couple lead blocks, and Zeider breaks it. He appeared to be healthy on that run, Jim.
I'd say so. Maybe he just needed a little blow there for a while when he was getting his knee looked at by the trainer. But whatever. An excellent run by Zeider, and the Tigers right down there on the 16-yard line.
First down and 10, 16-yard line. I see Smith is up on the sideline, just stretching out. Hopefully it's just a cramp. They're looking at his right knee. Jurassic's under center. Zeider at fullback, Smith at halfback. Straight ahead to Zeider. Gets inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line.
Can't say enough about the Tigers' big play capability. It'll seem that Patriots will have them bottled up for a little while, and then somebody will pop one, Glenn.
I don't think Zeider's had a carry under 5 yards tonight. He's had some big runs. And he's probably, I don't know if he's second leading rusher. He may be the leading rusher for the Tigers at this time. Smith and Zeider in the backfield again. The wing position, you got Atkinson. Straight ahead, Zeider again. Oh, no, he cut out and then gone back in. I don't think there was much there, maybe a yard, but I don't think he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage on that one. I think he tried to cut that one out a step too early. It appeared that he had a hole to the inside.
The Tigers can't stall out on this possession. They're down there in what we'd call the red zone, so they've got to find a play or two that'll get them in there, Glenn.
McClure in for Zeider. Tigers are trying to hurry up and get something going here. They're going to have to call a timeout. Zeider came out, McClure went in. Evidently there's some confusion. 3rd down and 7 on the balls on the 13-yard line, and not a good time for him to have to worry about a substitution and not know what's going on.
They're regrouping at halftime, or at a timeout at this.
I don't know if Zeider got bumped up on that one again. He appears to be okay on the sidelines. And I see Smith, they're still massaging that right leg. It may be just the cramps. That sometimes it's hard to get rid of a good old Charlie horse. So I believe McClure is still in there for Zeider. I don't see the other running back for the Tigers. They're going with an unbalanced line. I don't know if they know it or not. Tigers are in an unbalanced 8-man line, unbalanced left. Oh, and they drew the Patriots, but I think I saw a back move also. Tigers there.
Good quarterbacking by Joe Jurassic. He probably alternated that snap count a little bit and got him a little edgy on that side of the line, but that's five easy yards there.
We'll see if they come up with this 8-man front again for the Tigers. It appeared that they may have been gone left on that one. They had, you might want to say, a double tight end over on this side. You got Silvis, and you got Big Bush over there next to him. It was that Coey in at center, 64, and they moved Kern out here to the left side, so they're in an unbalance again, a new center.
It is Coey in at center.
Oh, there's a dive play straight ahead. Ooh, extra effort takes him inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. 2.5, first down for the Tigers. Sam Smith on the carry. That dive has been there. What the Tigers do well here is they'll keep stepping out the offensive linemen and opening it and drawing the defensive line out and creating bigger gaps, and they're hitting a dive right up the middle on that. They've been very effective over the past couple of years in walking out the defense. You look at the splits that these linemen have. and they'll walk the defense out right with them, and now they'll hit a dive play right off of it again. Right up the middle, Zider into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 2:34 remaining in the third quarter, the Tigers have scored on a 3-yard Ryan Zider scamper right up the middle of the Patriot defense.
Yeah. Right.
Drossic's in to attempt the extra point for the Tigers. 43-26 Tigers. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:34 remaining in the third, Liberty Center Tigers 44, Patriots of Patrick Henry 26.
Glenn, that was an excellent score for the Tigers. That's going to take a little starch out of the Patrick Henry Patriots. They had made a good defensive stand when the Tigers had it down there before, but and then we had a missed field goal attempt, but this time Tigers put it in, and they opened up a lead a little bit, and just makes it that much harder for Patrick Henry to climb the mountain.
Yeah, again.
As we think about Patrick Henry and the way they do things offensively, their passing attack uses very little clock, so if they're able to get up and down the field with it, they can put some points up and get close again, but Tigers have to feel good at this point. They've got a little breathing room.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jim. Deep for the Patriots for the kickoff is Kirkendall, Smith, and Westoven. Drossic's with a kick. Coming over to Westoven. Fields it at about the 22-yard line, 25-30. And he's hit hard and dropped around the 32-yard line. So the Patriots are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line with 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Good. He's out of the game yet. And Jesse Smith still sidelined for the Tigers. And straight back to pass. Looking at man over the middle. Oh, he still gets the pass off. Kirkendall. It's going to be a foot race. Oh, he cuts back across the field really nice. He's going to take it all the way down to the Tiger 20-yard line. He just had a little bit of extra time to throw that ball. You could hear the people yelling holding, but it looked like they had him bottled up pretty good on the inside, and Heber kicked out to the outside and found an open receiver, and Kirkendall that broke loose with the extra time and completed the pass, and they take it all the way down to the Tiger 21-yard line.
Oh, that was a good run by that Patrick Henry receiver. He zigzagged back there, and the pursuit was hot, but they're on the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 on the Tiger 21. Kirkendall wide right, Heiser left, double back. Heber checking his receivers, under center. Hands off to Gherkin off the right side. Broken tackle. Huff came up, missed the tackle. He takes it down to the 5-yard line. That's where I believe you got Huff in the game for Jesse Smith. And I believe Huff, sophomore, Jim, came up. Now he's junior. Came up. He just went to his knees when he went to wrap up. And you got to keep your football position, wrap up, and put your nose through him.
No quit in this Patrick Henry team. You see the offense up and down the field they go, and they're looking to put some points on here.
Watch and see if they don't go to Gherkin out of the backfield when he cuts across and cuts out to the left. Well, they're going to hand it off straight ahead. Wenson goes in untouched from 5 yards out. Touchdown by the Patriots with 1:47 left in the third quarter. I'll tell you what, the Tigers have some key injuries in there, and it's showing its effects. And Patriots, there's no quit in them.
Glenn, I think conditioning is going to play a factor in this game before the outcome is totally determined. The passing attack of Patrick Henry can get that ball up and down the field quickly without taking much time off the clock, and we just got to play some defense.
2-point conversion here. Changing the play. Usually they go left on this. We'll see what happens here. Drop straight back. Zeider's there, so puts it up. Beautiful catch. He's in the corner of the end zone. The two-point conversion is good. Zeider on the coverage, but he just wasn't there long enough. So the two-point conversion is good. We're back to a 10-point ball game. Deep for the Tigers, Atkinson and Smith. Like Jim said earlier, they haven't kicked anything away. Everything's been a squib kick. They're lined up more, they're loading up the left side. This one squibs through a little bit deeper. Atkinson takes it about the 17-yard line, out across the 30, up to 37-yard line. So the Tigers are going to take it right there, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Glenn, all night the Patrick Henry Patriots would rather give up good field position to the Tigers to save a big gainer, because the Tigers have broken a lot of kickoffs and punts in the earlier games for touchdowns. So with the score 44-34, the Tigers need to show some offense right now.
Zeider back in at fullback along with Smith. In the wing you got Atkinson left. Drosick set underneath center. Straight through the middle, Zeider. Zeider out, and he breaks this one out to the across the 45. Close to first tackle. Ziegler at the end here. See if we can get some heat from the end. Heber's always a threat to run the ball when he drops back. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ooh, looked like a little procedure, no flag. Oh, he drops him. Kenzie Kern in on the sack along with Bush. The Tigers got the penetration and drop Heber for a loss.
I think he might have slipped a little bit there, but he felt the pressure coming, and nevertheless dropped him for a nice loss there. So good pressure by the Tigers.
Heber felt the heat coming, and he had to drop in a hurry on that one. So the Patriots are faced with 3rd down 15, ball on the 34-yard line. Big defense right here for the Tigers now. This could be the turning point. 6:58, clock is running. Heber drops straight back. Got Gherkin on a fly. He looks, holds it, throws. Oh, he's got a receiver wide open and out of bounds for the 1st down. He came back. That was Heiser. He came back, and Jesse didn't make the turn back with him. You can't say anything about the coverage because they just gave him too much time to throw the football.
That's exactly the case, Glenn. Heber looked left, looked right, and just had a lot of time to dance around back there, and his receiver had run deep pattern and was able to come back and make a nice reception over there and move the sticks for Patrick Henry.
Okay, we've got 6:46 remaining in the ball game. Patriots 1st down and 10 on the Tiger 43-yard line. Heber to throw again, puts the ball up, got a receiver, he drops it. I think Smith got a hand in there the last second, and the ball ricochets off the pads, incomplete to Heiser. Boy, oh boy, good thing he got a hand, maybe a finger on the ball, deflected off the shoulder pads, and it goes for an incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots.
All right, Glenn, you got to love this contest. These players are leaving it all on the field here tonight. I know they're well conditioned. This is the 5th game of the season, but I mean they're going all out in every play, and fans are breathlessly watching this contest.
I can't believe the people here. They're 10 or 12 deep all the way around this track, and all the seats are taken. Heber underneath center. Fakes a handoff. Straight back in the pocket. Throws over the middle. Got a receiver. Catches the ball for close to the 1st down. He's going to be about a yard short. He's inside the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. So the Patriots can face with 3rd down and 1.
Very accurate passing by Brian Heber. A lot of talk earlier about him going to quarterback camps and so forth. Well, he sure put on a pretty good exhibition of pinpoint accurate to his passing to his really big targets.
That time he hit Krieger underneath. I haven't heard much of Krieger. And I think he got the Tigers off sides. Looked like Bush had jumped. It's going to be an automatic 1st down with the 5 yards there. I believe it's on the Tigers. Patriots are backing up a long way. Maybe they had an offensive man move. Nope, all sides on the Tigers. So you're going to have a first down and 10. Ball be on the 29-yard line. 6:03 remaining in the ball game.
Tigers by 10.
Tigers are up by 10 points, 44-34. You got Gherkin split out to the left. You got twins right with Kirkendall and Heiser. Wensink and I believe Westo in the backfield. Hebert sets under center. Straight drop. Real quick in, and it looked like Gherkin ran the wrong pattern. They didn't have things in on there. It could have been an audible. He just he took one step drop and threw the ball, and Gherkin was cutting to the outside and wasn't even close. So it's going to bring up second down, 10 yards to go for the Patriots on the Tiger 29-yard line. 5:50 remain in the game. Clock stops every time there's an incompletion. You got Gherkin split out to the left again. Twins to the right. Here he comes rolling out. Oh, there he flushes. Spangler, no. He gets it off. Incomplete downfield. Excellent pressure by the Tigers on that one. Now they need to put that together one more time here, Jim. They're going to be faced with a third down and 10, and right here is when the Tigers are going to have to buckle up the chin straps, tighten them up, and take a deep breath and be ready to play right here.
Yeah, that last rush was the closest thing to a blitz we've had in some time, and they're going to pass it if we could just get some heat on him, because that does affect how he can throw the ball.
They flushed him left, they flushed him right, forced him to throw the ball. You got Gherkin wide to the left, you got Twins to the right. Heber under center, straight drop, back behind, throws the ball, got a Gherkin, but he's going to be short. They're going to be faced with a fourth down and probably about 6 yards, I would say, from here. Oh. Sorry, you're looking at 4th and 4. The ball's on the 23-yard line. Here comes the play of the Patriots. You can hear the fans getting in this one. 5:10, the clock is running. 4th down, 4 yards to go. Very important here that the Tigers don't jump. They got to be disciplined and watch the football and not jump on a long count. Heber underneath center. Drops straight back again, getting some heat from the backside. Throws, it's complete. First down to about the 16-yard line, it appears. So the Patriots, there's no give up in the Patriots. First down and 10, the ball's probably on about the 17-yard line. So they had a gain of 6 on that. First down, 10 on the Tigers 17. A lot of hurry up here now. They're trying to hustle to save as much time as they can. Now Gherkin shooting out to the right. Wensink right up the middle. He's good there for, hey, he got probably 5 yards on that carry, didn't he?
Got to go back to that pass play that moved the sticks for Patrick Henry. Quarterback drilled it in there just exactly where it had to be, right on the numbers as the player turned around and thus moved the sticks. The drive is alive for Patrick Henry.
Second down and 4 for the Patriots. Inside handoff, Wensink. Looks like he's got first down yardage. Wensink's a hard-nosed running back, and he pounds it in there. He's inside the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot about the 4.5, right on the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Patriots from the 5-yard line. I'll tell you what, there's no give up in any of these kids out here tonight. What a ball game. There's a handoff straight ahead, and the Tigers are there. They were there to meet him. Maybe a yard on that one.
Yeah. Boy, Glenn, I don't know when we've seen two more talent-laden teams play 4 quarters of harder-fought football than we're seeing here tonight. The fans are riveted to this action. They're yelling on both sides and imploring their players to play defense or offense, whichever. But the clock keeps rolling, and the Tigers cling to a 10-point lead.
Hoops was the ball carrier on that last play. Here we go. It looks like, oh, he fumbled the ball. The Tigers appear to recovered it. It appeared that the Tigers got the ball. Oh, no. Boy, it looked like the Tigers fell right on top of that. Heber fumbled the snap from center when he's pulling out, and I thought the Tigers jumped right on it. They're pointing back to the Tigers, but most importantly, it's going to be a loss on the play. It's going to put the ball back to about the 8-yard line.
Tigers making a real defensive stand here on their own goal line.
3rd down and 7. We're going to call it 7 yards. Very important down. Watch the tight end on this. They go to him when they're in trouble down here. He fakes. Here comes some heat right in his face. Got the completion. Touchdown, Patriots. He took a shot when he caught it, but the main thing is he hung on to the football. That was your tight end. Like I said, they've been bringing that tight end across. Nobody covering. Krieger in for the touchdown with 3:05 remaining. This game's very, very interesting now.
Glenn, offensively speaking, the entire game could be a highlight film. The TV channels here covering this game, they wouldn't know what to show. Both sides of the ball. We've seen offense, we've seen a lot of variables, and the game is not over and hangs in the balance with 3 minutes to go. Offense on the line play, so we've got to stay imaginative, and it may be time to reach into the bag of tricks and come up with one nobody's looking for. But a lot of ball game to play with 3 minutes to go, and nobody is thinking about leaving for the parking lot at this time.
We got an infraction on the play too. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Patriots, and this is going to be proved out to be big. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Patriots. I don't know what happened. It must have come from the bench. It had to have come from the bench. Now we could back them way up on their extra point attempt. After the touchdown, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, that's what they're going to do. The big, I don't know how big this is. You know, 2 points. The Tigers are going to have to control the football.
You're right.
Evidently, the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Patriots came from the coach over on the bench.
Boy, that sure makes for a long extra point try here, but mostly the Tigers look at that clock and cling to a 4-point lead.
Well, here we go. They're going to place the ball at the, would be the 18-yard line then for the extra point attempt. They got Twins left. We got Gherkin at the top of the screen all the way out to the right. Heber drops straight back. They got to get some heat. He gets it off. And well defended. There's a flag on the play. I don't know if he got hit late or what the call is. I think it may have had a hold. It's a hold on PH. Tiger players act like it's... I'm sure it will be declined, and Tigers will take the football. Illegal procedure they're calling on the Patriots. So the score is going to stand. Liberty Center 44, the Patriots 40 with 3:05 left in the ball game. There right now. He's going to the sidelines. He's not going to be in on this kickoff, and you can see him putting his head down over there, and he's just he's probably exhausted.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, Glenn. He's played a whale of a ball game, and the Tigers at times have put some real pressure on him and oftentimes really clobbered him. He seems to be looking at his hands. I'm not sure but what he might have got a helmet or something there in the hand, but heck of an effort by Patrick Henry's quarterback. But the Tigers looking forward to the ball. It's 3 minutes to go, and they cling to a 4-point lead.
Well, here we go right here. It looks like Liberty's got the hands team in. They've squibbed every kick, but they're going to set up the onside kick, which they almost have to do. Now the ball's got to travel to 10 yards before it's live ball. Make sure they pop it up over here. Catch the ball. Field the ball. You got, I think PH may have gotten it. I don't believe that they didn't make more of an effort to get the ball, and they did. Patrick Henry gets the football. So with 3:01 left in the ball game, they've got the ball at midfield.
Glenn, did that ball go 10 yards? Of course, I know it doesn't matter if a Liberty player touches it, then it's anybody's ball. But as I look down there, it just didn't seem like that ball covered 10 yards.
I think it was right around the 50, but regardless, boy, that ball, you know, it comes off the ground, pops up in the air. You better get your hands on that football and get it. Here we go. The Patriots are coming first down and 10.
3 minutes.
3 minutes remaining in the ball game. First down and 10 on the Tiger 49-yard line. Heber set under center. Drops straight back, throws an in pass, and he's got him for a gain of 5 right over the middle. That was Kirkendall on the reception. Gain of 5 will be second down, 5 yards at the Tiger 45-yard line, just inside the Tiger 45. They got a quick set here, right back up line of scrimmage. Boy, this is where the Tiger defense has really got to stiffen up. They got to get to him. Straight drop. Flush him out. He's going to keep. No, he throws downfield. Oh, an incomplete pass. So the Tigers very frustrated. Bush, it looked like they had him wrapped up when he was trying to get in there. The Tigers have to get some penetration here. It's going to be third down, and we'll call it 6 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. 2:26 remaining. The clock is stopped with the incompletion. Tigers have to get some penetration and get to the quarterback. Watch the handoff in the middle, too. They got to be aware of that when they're coming through. They got to have their eyes open. Heber, straight drop. He completes it. No, yep, he completed it. And I believe he got out of bounds at 2:21 and a first down inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback is leading them quite well. We thought he was kind of bruised and banged up and took a little rest over there in the sideline during the kickoff, but not a very long rest as they got him the ball back, and here they are moving it.
First down and 10 for the Patriots. This could be your NWAL championship game. Tigers lead 44-40, 2:21 left. Heber, straight drop once again. No pressure. He takes it out around the end himself. There, he's tackled by Sattler. Beautiful tackle by Sattler for a loss. Heber just came out of pocket, started on right side. Sattler comes from his defensive end position and makes the sack.
Tackled inbounds.
He was in bounds, and Patriots had to use the timeout as they kept him in bounds. Now Kirkendall's down, looks like with a cramp over there on the sidelines. 2:04 left in the ball game and timeout for PH. This is everything it was supposed to be. You know the Tigers have only put 7 points on the board the second half of this game. That's
Glenn, you talk about what a game they have scored, these two teams. 84 points, and with 2 minutes to go, it's a 4-point game and not decided. What a game. Fans are been treated to an offensive display tonight. A wonderful display.
Yeah, I think I may have, I'm trying to think, I think the record was just set a couple weeks ago by PH in another game for total points in a league contest, and that may have been like 82 or 83, and here we are at 84. Regardless, the Tigers are going to have to get some pressure on the quarterback. Be a nice time to put ball up and pick one off of the Tigers. Right now they got to do it. You got second down 13. Ball on the Tiger 41-yard line. 2:04 remaining in the game. Heiser down the left. Gherkin and Kirkendall up to the right. Handoff right to the middle. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage. He's stopped for a yard loss. They tried to catch the Tigers off balance right there. They got 1:53 remaining. The clock is running. And now you got third down. And now we've got a timeout for the Patriots, which may be their last one. I think they've got one more left. 1:50 left in the game. What a big stop. You got third down 14, the ball back to the 42-yard line now.
Glenn, on both sides of the ball, there's been a few calls tonight that after they didn't work, you're thinking, well, wonder what that was called for. But the passing game of Patrick Henry here lately has just been superb, and you kind of wonder, well, where'd that play come from? But the Tigers sniffed it out, stayed at home there on the line of scrimmage and tackled him for a loss, and they had to burn another timeout, and looking at third and about 14 to move the sticks. So Tigers playing tough right now, but then they need to.
We'll see what the Tigers come with up front, see if they put a little bit more speed in line. I see Bush in there. I see Sattler at the nose now. Spangler at the other tackle. 3 linemen up front. Ryan Miller and Ziegler appear to be on the outside. They got to watch Heber. If he does get out of pocket, they can't let him take off and run. 3rd down, 14 to go. Tigers need a big defensive play right here. Heber's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Drops straight back. Comes some pressure right in the pocket. They missed him there. He's off races. He's inside the 40, down about the 36. They're going to be faced with a 4th down and probably about 7 yards to go. 4th and 7. Clock is running. The clock is running, and they use their final timeout with 1:30 left in the ball game. So it comes down to one play right here. The Tigers must stop them right here. I look for the Patriots to go just for enough to get the 1st down on any of their patterns, Jim. I look for them to go, float out 8-9 yards. And probably to the sideline to stop the clock. They're out of timeouts now.
I think you got it figured, Glenn, and it being this critical a play, don't look for them to do anything fancy. But nevertheless, you got to think pressure might be a factor here. Heber's always delivered the ball to his receivers, and for the most part, they've caught him when they could. But it's all on the line right here, right now for the Patrick Henry Patriots.
And the Liberty Center Tigers. I'll tell you what, right here's the ball game. Tigers stop them. They come away with the victory with no timeouts left for the Patriots. If the Patriots get the 1st down, they still have life. They're going to have to use the clock wisely. And we're going to see what happens right here. They almost have to put it up. Where's Gherkin? Gherkin's to the top with Zeider. Atkinson's the lone safety. Rolling out. Throws, complete. Got the 1st down. 1st down on the 24-yard line. That'll stop the clocks until they set the chains. The Patriots are up to line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. You got Gherkin one-on-one out here. I look for him to float the ball out to Gherkin out there. Clock starts, 1:20 and counting. Gherkin to the top, out by himself. Heiser down to the bottom with Kirkendall. 1:14 counting. Heber over the middle, it's incomplete. Good defensive play by Seth Atkinson there. That stops the clock with 1:08, and it's going to bring up 2nd down, 10 to go.
Yeah, good defense by the Tigers. The Patriots appeared to have 2 men in the same exact position as that ball come out there. But clock stopped, and with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, the game very much up in the air.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Clock is stopped with the incompletion, 1:08 remaining. Now you've got Gherkin and Kirkendall down here left. You got Heiser one-on-one with Jesse Smith top. Heber under center. Straight drop. No pressure over the middle. Oh, he hits Gherkin over the middle. About a 5-yard gain. Gets the ball down to about the 16-yard line.
Get the chain right. Get the chain right.
Oh, no, he got 3rd down and 2. Ball's on the 11-yard line. Heber underneath, 44 seconds, clock running. Handoff right to the middle, Wensink. Wensink's got the 1st down. They'll stop the clock inside the 15 down the 14-yard line. Patriots are lined up, 37 seconds. The clock will start when the chains are set. 1st down 10, ball on the 14-yard line. 37 seconds remaining. Patriots trail by 4. Can the Tiger defense stiffen up right here? Heber underneath center. You got Heiser up to the top. Gherkin and Kirkendall down here. Heber straight drop. Get some pressure. There's Jesse Smith. Ooh! Oh, he looked like he got bumped. That ball was put up, and it looked like Jesse got the right turn on that. Just about there. Now you got second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah.
24 seconds remaining, Jim.
Looked like a little pushing back there, but refs loath to call anything at this point in the game. But Patrick Henry's got plenty of downs yet, but the clock is down to 24 ticks. Tigers playing tough right now. Need to.
Tigers got to stuff them right here. Watch the backs out of the backfield. Everybody's playing the pass. Don't let them sneak it back out of the backfield. Heber sets up underneath center. Straight drop. Got some pressure. He gets out of it. They got to ramp him up. He's down. The clock is still running. 15 seconds remaining. 13 seconds. They don't have any timeouts. 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 seconds remain in the game as he spikes the ball. Was that fourth down?
No.
Okay, that was third down and 7. It's hard to stay focused here on what we're doing. Now we've got fourth down and 7. 2 seconds left in the ball game. Ball sets on the 10-yard line, Jim.
Yeah, Glenn, they were burning timeouts earlier, and I don't know if they really figured on that, but down to 2 ticks here for a Tiger victory. 2 ticks of the clock.
Here it is right here. Here's all the marbles right here. Wouldn't be surprised they get a delay of game. They've been in the huddle for a long time here. Don't let them out of the backfield. Heber's underneath center. Drop straight back. Over the middle. Incomplete. Interference. 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 Loss. They ran right into each other. They're going to have the Tigers called for an interference right at the goal line. That's going to bring a half-distance goal for one more play in the game with no time left on the clock. But it will not end on a defensive penalty, so they'll have a shot probably from the 5-yard line. I would imagine be a half distance of the goal. So no time left on the clock. It's going to be fourth down. Last play of the game. The ball will be placed probably on the 5-yard line. We got a Patriot down. Looks like Gherkin's down on the field. I believe Gherkin will have to go out, set out one play being down on the field. So Gherkin will have to leave the game for the final play of the game, I believe.
Tigers had that play well defended. In fact, just a little too well defended. As the ball was thrown, there was just a little nudging going on back there. But anyway, as you called it, with no time on the clock, Patrick Henry will get a free play here.
There was no question on the call. There was contact and knocked the receiver right over. It was accidental, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Hey, he's got to leave the game, doesn't he?
Gherkin will have to go out the final play of the game. Here comes the Patriot. The biggest thing here is going to be able to keep Heber in that. Can't let him run it out of here. Krieger, the tight end, caught a touchdown pass down here earlier. End's got to stay home. There's nobody out there. Nobody out there. That's the ball game. Final play of the game. Patriots throw a touchdown pass and beat the Tigers 46-40 with no time left on the clock. Unbelievable finish, Jim. You hate to see something like that come to an end for any team. But pass interference call. The Tigers just didn't make the adjustments the second half, and a couple injuries, and they go down and only put 7 points on the board the second half after scoring 37 the first half. And it's a repeat of last year. Patrick Henry comes out and plays the second half of football and ends up on the top of the scoreboard with a 46 to Excellent.